What happens in my mind when I'm stressed? Our consistent thinking patterns create our experiences, whether we label them good or bad. Stop and ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? If it's a thought of worry or resentment, how do you think this thought will come back to you? Our consistent thoughts or perceptions create both the positive and negative experiences in our life. Our perceptions release hormones into our bloodstream, endocrine system, digestive system, and ultimately control our cells. It's all about our perceptions. Remember the example I mentioned earlier, when something you perceived as negative that happened to you years ago, but now when you think back on it today, you acknowledge how it turned out to be your biggest blessing? You change your neurochemistry according to your perceptions. Your body releases different hormones based on if you're feeling supported or challenged. For example, if you're infatuated with someone, meaning you're only seeing the upsides to being in a relationship with this person and not the downsides, you're living in a fantasy. Your body will release dopamine, serotonin, and all the wonderful hormones that make you feel great. However, if you resent someone, meaning you're only seeing the downsides and living in a nightmare as they're challenging you and your highest values, your body will release testosterone, cortisol, and all the hormones that make you want to fight or flight. Your hormones change based on your perceptions. They can change in an instant. Think of this. You can be walking alone on a beach, feeling safe and at ease, feeling the sand move between your toes, the cool breeze on your face. At that moment, you have all those wonderful hormones flowing through your body, when suddenly you hear a loud, unexpected noise. Within a second, you perceive you're in danger, and it's at that moment, cortisol and adrenaline get released into your body. So wellness is a combination of health and disease. The symptoms or dis-ease help you maintain a healthy body. Have you noticed how society doesn't treat dis-ease in a body of happiness? It only treats depression or sadness. When you compare your current reality to a fantasy you've created, or a one-sided view of how the world should be, you create a biochemical imbalance in your body. Today you can find many books in stores promoting happiness, but this promotion of a one-sided life is causing more unwellness and unhappiness. Gratitude is our biggest healer. When our mind is balanced and you're not striving for a one-sided world or fantasy, you will have wellness and your chemistry changes. There's a wonderful book by Dr. Masaru Emoto's called Messages from Water. Mr. Emotos devoted his life to researching and showing how our thoughts, ideas, and emotions affect the molecular structure of water. He would type out words on a piece of paper and paste these written words onto bottles containing water. From there, he would see how the words affect the water and what crystals would be formed. Words of love and gratitude would form brilliant and colorful crystals, while words of hate and anger would form incomplete patterns and dull colors. From his research, think of it this way. If your physical body comprises of 70% of water, imagine how the quality of your thoughts impact your body and your quality of your life.